poppy is a symbol of the sacrifice of our veterans who have served and gave their lives in wartime. And the donations for poppies raise money for Royal Canadian Legions right across the country, who then use those donations to help veterans in need and their families. From the Comox Valley tonight comes a disturbing story of how one woman stole some of those donations and was caught in the act. A News reporter Gord Kurbis has the story.
If you watch the right side of your screen, you'll see a woman enter, and then in mere seconds, she's gone, taking with her some cash donations. Not just any donations, but money collected from the sale of Legion poppies.
It's the principle of the matter, right? It's, taking something like a poppy donation box or something like, the Girl Guide money is pretty despicable.
The theft happened here at this beer and wine store on Ryan Road in Courtenay on November 1st. The woman had actually entered the store a few minutes before the theft to get some change from the clerk. A short time later, she came back for much more.
If anybody recognizes who she is, to give us a call, either here at the detachment or if they want to remain anonymous, they can go through Crime Stoppers.
The theft occurred on the first day of the annual Poppy campaign, a drive that helps bring somewhere in the neighborhood of $26,000 to the Courtenay Legion, money which is turned over to select charities and to come to the aid of veterans in need.
Well, obviously, it's a very, very disrespectful thing to do. We're out there trying to educate the public about the importance of Remembrance Day, and we try to think on the positive side of things all the time.
In this case, the theft was quite obviously on the negative side, but thankfully it doesn't happen often.
It's a very, very rare occurrence here. We have some locations where we place boxes which I suppose one could consider high risk, and that may or may not be one of them.
According to the Legion president, the poppy box was eventually located inside a hallway of the Washington Inn Apartments behind me. The building is adjacent to the beer and wine store and perhaps provides a very good lead to whomever stole the box.
Some of the establishments that would consider themselves high risk take them off the counter in the evenings or at times when they cannot have the staff keeping an eye on things.
That advice is echoed by the RCMP.
Our message to the businesses would be to try to remove that opportunity, try to keep it back, where it's not so easily accessible. Because if it's accessible, somebody who's desperate like that will take it if they see an opportunity.
Police are looking for assistance in tracking down the woman, described as being 5'3" tall with sores on her face and auburn hair in a ponytail. If you have information, you're asked to call police or Crime Stoppers. In Courtenay, Gord Kurbis, A News.